Good morning, Northwoods Baptist Church. It is a beautiful morning, and I'm so thankful for all that God has done, and I am looking forward to our evening service as we're going to be meeting and discussing Romans chapter 5 on Zoom, or Romans chapter 6 rather on Zoom, so we are looking forward to that. But right now we're reading Luke chapter 17 this morning, and reading Luke chapter 17 and kind of preparing and looking at a thought for the day. One of the things that stands out here is God tells, and Jesus gives a very, very hard thing. And he says in verse 1, it's impossible, but for the defenses will come. Woe unto them whom they come. It were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck than cast to the sea, that he should offend one of these little ones. And then he says, take heed to yourself. And he reminds them that if thy brother trespass against thee, rebuke him, and if you repent, forgive him. And then the next thing he says is, if he trespass against thee 7 times in a day, 7 times in a day turn again, and I repent, thou shalt forgive him. And the disciples answer, I love their answer here, and this is kind of the thought I've been having even this morning. We've struggled with looking at this and thinking even in Psalms 119, where it says, great peace have they which love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. And that thought behind loving God's law will guard and protect against offense, and how that we don't have to live an offended life, an offended lifestyle. And looking at that and just thinking of the fact we don't have to be offended. And then he issues it even farther of not being offensive, but also he issues the challenge to them to forgive. Not just once, but 7 times. And the honest, sincere cry of the disciples is what we see in the next line here in verse 5. And the apostles said unto the Lord, increase our faith. And that's an amazing thought. When hearing the idea of I need to forgive 7 times in a day, and then I need to continue to forgive 7 times in a day, and the 7th time they turn around and ask for forgiveness again, I need to offer it. And the answer is, Lord, increase our faith. Because that's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing for us to do. And I begin to think about, why is this difficult? Is it difficult for us to say the words, oh no, I forgive you? Is it difficult for us to just say, okay, yeah, let's move on? Or is it difficult for us to lay aside our pride that would say, no, I'm in the right. No, I'm justified in my anger. I'm justified in my bitterness towards you. I'm justified in my wrath. Instead of turning aside and choosing to forgive our brother. Whenever we stop and we think about the forgiveness he's given us, our answer should be, Lord, increase our faith. It's a hard thing to do. Well, you don't know what people have done to me. Lord, increase my faith. Because sometimes people may have done hard things to you. Sometimes difficulties may have occurred. Lord, increase our faith. And I love that answer. And Jesus follows up with a method and how important it is for our faith to be increased. We do look forward to meeting this evening for service. We'll be meeting right at 7 o'clock on Zoom. If you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you be part. If you will go ahead and comment in this section or contact us directly via email, we will make sure we give you our Zoom login information so you can jump in and be part of that meeting. We look forward to seeing everyone and thankful for all that God has done and all that He is doing. Please continue to be in prayer for each other. Be in prayer for our mayor. Be in prayer for Governor Waltz. Be in prayer for our president. And let's stop and let's thank God for just who He is and is working in our life. God bless you. We look forward to seeing everyone real soon. Have a great day.